We are in storm season and lightning strikes happen, trees fall across power lines, and surges can absolutely wreck the appliances in your home. Whether you just have a stove and a microwave and a refrigerator and TVs, or if you've purchased an off grid system, you've set up something like that, and you've got solar panels, a small investment in SPDs, surge protection devices, can make or break whether your equipment survives the storm. You see these blue things in here? These are MOVs, metal oxide resistors, and essentially what they do is they allow the excess power that is coming from a surge to shunt straight to the ground. It's going to basically keep it from going into your appliances, going through your sensitive electrical equipment, and just go straight to your ground rod. I'm not an expert, but I do know one. I'm going to let Logan talk about these for just a minute.
So talking about SPDs, let's talk a little bit about SPDs and what makes those things work. So SPDs, what you need to remember, the old adage is that size matters. And anybody that says size doesn't matter, they're just lying because of size. So you can have EMP Protect or any of the hundreds of other ones out there, or the ones that go in your panel. You know, they've got Schneider makes some really cool ones that just plugs into your panel so that they meet code, you know, that every house is supposed to have an SPD of some sort. The difference is that if you look at the rating on the SPD, the more MOVs that are in it and the bigger the MOVs, the varistors that are in there that will actually shunt it to ground and then sacrifice themselves at the same time, the bigger they are, the more of that current voltage they can carry. And so size does matter, and the number of them matters. So in the case of, say, this all-in-one behind me, it does have MOVs on the AC in. There's a little package of replaceable MOVs there. There's also a small board of MOVs for your MPPT section that are replaceable. Solarc has them. I believe even EG4 has them. But if you pop those, it's a big expense because they're a major part of the board. But they're still there. Those will only shunt a very small amount of current. I mean, a very small amount of voltage. They just will not do a whole lot. They're meant to do transients of a small quantity as a last resort. And that's why the bigger the SPD, the better off you are. So 80 KA is the surge protection of this particular, what is this one? This is I believe this is a 600 volter, 600 volt. So every SPD will have that rating on there, and the bigger the rating, the better.
So bigger is better. Now, if you want to watch the rest of this video, it's a full hour on grounding. It is absolutely awesome to watch. I'll link to it. I'll put a card up here as well as I'll link to it at the end and in the description. But let's talk a little bit more. I pulled apart my panel, and here you can see I've got my Midnight SPD. It is wired up right over here, and it goes into a 30 amp breaker just on the L1 and the L2. Then there's also a ground that goes over here to my grounding bar. Those are the 3 wires that you need, and that's it. Now, I do have in this Eaton one here, and it just plugs on to the L1 and the L2, and then it goes over here to the neutral. Now, the big differences between these two, if you look down here, remember on this one, we see the 80 kiloamps are here. We're going to see the only number they have listed right there. We see they've got a 3 kiloamps, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there it is, in 3 kiloamps. Now this one does say 10 kiloamps in, which is going to be its nominal in, but this one does not say what the maximum is. We've got 10 versus 3, so we've got over 3 times as much input, and then this one doesn't even mention the output. You want these guys to be as close to these as possible, where your power is coming in and going out. You want to be as close to that as possible. So I'm actually going to pull this guy, and I'm going to put it up here, because since I've got it, I might as well use it. And I'm going to take this one and put it back down over here. I have one on my load breaker. I have one on my grid breaker. And I'm about to go put one on my house and up at my service disconnect by the meter. Got some more that I'm going to put on my batteries. and then ultimately on my solar panels.
I put SPDs on the array, and then I also put SPDs on that DC because you have that long run going underground into your home. I also put SPDs right before they go into the inverter. So I do overkill because SPDs are cheap insurance. So let's talk, AC unit. If you have anything over 14C or AC outside and you have an outside unit, what's in there? There's a computer board in there, right? Let's put an SPD on that because it's a big metal box outside your home. Why not shunt that if you can before it goes anywhere else? So I put this place glows blue from SPDs only because I live in the lightning capital of the world. But, it's just cheap insurance because inverters are $5,000 some odd dollars a piece. And an SPD is right at 100.
Now, I did see that Eaton here on Lowe's does now have a 20 kiloamp surge. And if you look, let's go down here and look at one of these pictures. You can see it's, I'm going to turn it sideways. It is actually a 10 kiloamp in, which matches the 10 kiloamps in on the Midnight. However, this one only surges to 20 versus 80. Remember, bigger is better. We want to go with the bigger one. Also, did you see the price on that thing? $452, and that is for the plug-on neutral version. They do have a standard one that is 94, but let's go over to Signature Solar and look on all of the different Midnight versions. And these are basically the difference between the AC. This is the AC one you're going to want to put on your AC panels. And then we have DC up to 600 volts and we have DC up to 300 volts, depending on if you're putting on like a 48 volt system or you're putting it on your high voltage array or a high voltage DC system. So all of these are like 91 bucks, basically a little bit cheaper than this one, and 20, 40, 60, 80, 4 times greater surge capacity. So that's something. As you're going into storm season, make sure that you don't have the lightning strikes and the trees coming down and the power lines throwing surges into your house or whatever it is. Make sure you're protected because, man, we spend a lot of time and money on these guys. We don't want to lose the investment just because we forgot to do the cheap insurance part, which is the SPDs. I'll put links in the description below. You can get 50 bucks off if you purchase, let's say, 5 of these things from Signature. Basically, buy 5, get 1 half off. That's kind of how that works out. If you use my links and the discount code, it'll help me out a lot. I appreciate it. Thanks a ton. And be sure to check out this video right here when you're done.